this is the most funny and by far stupidest thing that I have seen woke agenda pushers in gaming do in a long time. They have done a lot of stupid stuff, don't get me wrong. They have lied, they have pretended, they have falsified information, they have gaslit people, they have ignored facts. They have done a lot of stupid and deplorable things. But this takes the cake, honestly. Because, and I want you to be sitting down, because this is like a form of transcendent stupidity right here, okay? We're not dealing with the average autism. We are dealing with definitely some kind of tism. Oh, but this has to be a transcendent form of it. These people, and we're gonna look into it and just, you know, go through how ridiculously easy it is to prove that they're lying and wrong. They're now posting things with proof of their said claim, which is blatantly bad and proves that their opinions are bad and they don't work, and claiming that they do work. They're taking games that were touted as woe garbage, that they look bad, that they have that they are destroying the cities, like for example Ghost of Yōtei, that we know failed in sales, and then they're taking this failure of a sales number and they're posting it a month after and saying, haha, look at this. This is actually good. Yes, I'm not kidding. They did this with Dragon Age Railguard, and now they're doing with Ghost of Yōtei. I thought with Dragon Age Railguard, this was just like a one-off spasm of a thing. Oh, but no. As you're gonna see, we actually have some pretty big people actually trying to lie about what's happening. It is insane. So, we have this situation where, as we all know, Ghost of Yōtei has undersold. It undersold by roughly 75-ish% from Ghost of Tsushima. And yes, that's 75%. People are gonna say, oh no, it actually is underselling only like 25-ish% of what Ghost of Tsushima did. No, that's not how the math works. Now, granted, I also actually don't know how that math works, but no one watching here does. If you can actually do that math, you're currently sitting at Goldman Sachs, not caring about anything that's happening here, because you are calculating investment risks for a multi-billion-dollar company and buying toothpicks and getting paid $45K a month. A month for that, okay? If you can calculate that math, you're not watching this video. And I can't. But I know how roughly it ends up. And when you have undersold 25% of what a previous game title has done, but you have undersold that in 3 times, literally 3 times, the time period, and these are official numbers, by the way, sadly enough, that's like that's the equivalent of underselling by 75% in the same time period. It is a disaster. And these people are now trying to claim that Ghost of Tsushima actually is selling good. And when you see what their claim is, you need to be sitting down, because again, we're dealing with transcendent stupidity. So this is how this all started. Okay? So Smash JT says that Ghost of Yōtei is a disaster. It is. He's completely right. He's on the money right there. And these people are calling him out. These people are calling him out and saying, because PlayStation, by the way, literally, oh, we need to close that. That has nothing to do. PlayStation revealed their own numbers for October 2025 top downloads. And we're going to look at this later. But this is the reason why these people are saying that Ghost of Tsushima is Ghost of Yōtei. Ghost of Yōtei is doing good because it's in second place. And Smash JT says damage control, which he's completely right. This is damage control. And now these idiots who don't understand anything and probably have an IQ in the lukewarm range of piss are laughing and thinking that he's wrong, that everyone else is wrong, and Ghost of Yōtei is actually doing great. This is insane. This is so common. They're literally trying to pretend that this is some kind of great success. So let's look at the stuff that they're talking about. People are seeing these articles, and this is Colin Moriarty, okay? I have no idea who he is, but he's supposed to be a big deal. He's like some kind of analyst for something. And this is what he says. Sit down and try to not pay too much attention because aneurysm risks. The funniest part of this is that if Yōtei is selling 16% worse than Tsushima, that actually means it's selling better. Yes, selling less, doing worse is better. And this is just the start. It gets worse. It gets worse. Relax. By the way, like the video and hyped up on mobile device. Takes less than a second, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for everyone who does that. And if you think that this stuff is important for people to see to know what kind of lies are being spewed, then definitely like the video right now. And thank you for everyone who does. I appreciate it. But it gets better, okay? It's selling better and grossing more per install base. Don't spin those cogs in your brain. I know some of you are already face bombing. It gets worse. It gets worse. Tsushima launched on 112 million PlayStations 4. Yōtei launched on 80 million PlayStations 5. A 40% gap. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. At $10 higher price point. And I actually tweeted this because, like, what the hell is the point of this tweet? This guy is literally just selling more per install. So it just has higher price tag. What the fuck is even the point of your post? Because this is true. If you stop and think about this, which you shouldn't do, you should just ignore stupidity like this. This guy is just effectively saying, "Oh, Ghost of Yōtei is doing better because its price tag was 10%, well, it was like 12% more than the previous game. That means for every copy sold, get this, because the price for a copy sold is $10 more. Ghost of Yōtei has made $10 extra for every sale." Yes. This is literally what they are trying to claim as a success, and masquerading under fancy words like install base. You can't make this shit up. This is beyond desperate, okay? This is beyond desperate. Bruh, 40-year-old wizards aren't this desperate. My god, is this desperation. And he's also, by the way, claiming, well, PlayStation 4 had 112. Well, maybe they should have put Ghost of Yōtei out on PlayStation 4. How about that? Is that his point? Obviously not. He would never say that that's his point. So this is completely useless. He's trying to say, oh, but PlayStation is more shit now than previously, so that's why Ghost of Yōtei is doing worse. Mind-blowing stuff. Absolutely mind-blowing. To say because it's $10, because it costs $10 more, it's actually a success because you're paying more for a worse game is just astonishing levels of stupidity. And here's the initial tweet that sparked all of this. PlayStation Store, Battlefield 6, number 1. Ghost of Yōtei, number 2. And this is it. This is what they're talking about. So, and these people are so unbelievably stupid, so unbelievably uneducated. It's just insane. They understand nothing, or they're blatantly lying. One of the two. So, this is PlayStation's data. You know, PlayStation, not even the most popular place where people do their gaming. Yeah, that PlayStation. The smallest sample size of players. And it's only for October 2025, okay? Only October. Like, this headline alone makes most of you, because you're all reasonable and smart people, understand that saying that Ghost of Yōtei sold good because it was a top seller in the PlayStation fucking store in October is the same as saying, oh, I'm the smartest, strongest, wealthiest person in this room. Technically true, but also completely irrelevant. but technically true, and that's kind of what they're going for here. And it's funny, because Battlefield 6 does not sell good on PlayStation. And it's still actually outsold Ghost of Yōtei. And after that, by the way, we have the US, Canada, you know, the United States and 51st state, or 52nd state, I don't know, I'm not American, and the glorious EU. So, Battlefield wins in both regions, then it's Ghost of Yōtei, then it's EA Sports, and then it's NBA 2K26, the difference. Then it's Grand Theft Auto. Yes, Ghost of Yōtei is only 2 spots above Grand Theft Auto 5. This is not the new one, 6 is not out yet. It's 5. Then it's Arc Raiders. And then it's also Arc Raiders here, and Dispatch. And we can actually look at the numbers for Arc Raiders and Dispatch, so we understand how actually bad things truly are, because we can compare these numbers. Let's look at Arc Raiders. Now you would think, wow, you're telling me this has a 354 player peak? And Ghost of Yōtei is so much higher than it? Yes, but here's the catch. Arc Raiders. Look at this. Arc Raiders was in October, available to download literally only for the past 2 days, and no one's playing it on PlayStation. Steam, then Xbox, then PlayStation. That's the Arc Raiders list. And yes, it was only available to download for the last literal 2 days, not even full days, of October. And Arc is still almost comparable to Yōtei. Then we have Dispatch, okay? Dispatch in US and Canada did below Arc Raiders, and this is the heavy hitter, okay? Dispatch was available for how much is this? 9 days? Yeah, for 9 days to download on PlayStation in October, okay? And its peak was 66k here when episode 2 and 3 dropped. Oh, 3 and 4, sorry. 3 and 4, and that was also, by the way, the last 3 days of October. So, this is what Ghost of Yōtei is competing with. There's only Battlefield. That's the only game that released in October, and everything else, as you can see, if Arc Raiders was available for 3 days in October or 4 days, there's a chance it would have actually done better than Ghost of Yōtei in both regions. If fucking Dispatch was available, if this was still October and Dispatch was available, now for these extra 5 days, it would also literally be higher than Ghost of Yōtei. I mean, they won the race, but they were the only ones running it, so I guess that's a win in their book. Needless to say, this is completely stupid. These people are complete clowns. They have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, or they're intentionally lying. I don't know, pick one, it doesn't really matter. A lot of these people know what they're doing. Like this guy, there's no way that this guy did not intend to gaslight people, okay, with this tweet. It's just insanity. They're gonna cling at everything to say that their Vogue games are a success, because Ghost of Yōtei actually is the prominent Vogue game that they could market as a success. They're probably never honestly gonna get as close to a Vogue's game success as Ghost of Yōtei. Okay? They're probably not, because no one wants to claim Borderlands, okay? Borderlands 4, no one wants to claim that because the optics surrounding that are just like on fire and not the best way. So, Ghost of Yōtei is the only thing that they can claim. And man, they're trying really bad. They're trying really bad. I mean, this is desperation. Trying to claim that Ghost of Yōtei is a success because it was the only ant in the ant colony on a weekend is crazy. Anyway, 10 out of 10. Bye.